Hey everyone, it's Corey from Sens.ai. I just thought I'd take a second here to update you and give you a quick overview of our GeniusPulse assessment. This will be one of the first things you do when you get your headset. So I'll just dive in, kind of show you how it works. I'll put the headset on and we'll take a look at a few things. So I'm gonna hit begin on the GeniusPulse assessment. It's gonna give me a little introduction, gonna ask me some demographic questions, and then ask me a few other questions. They're all framed similarly. I can get enough restful sleep when I need to. You answer sort of strongly, agree, disagree, neutral, those kinds of things. Really helps to start personalizing your experience coming out of the other side of the assessment. There's a whole bunch of data that gets collected. We'll put the headset on here. Just skip through these questions here. There we go. Okay, so the next phase of this is actually a brain response measurement. So it's introducing that. It's going to explain how it works, walk you through what to expect when you're actually using the GeniusPulse controller, and I'll plug it in. You'll see what it actually looks like as well. So during this part of the assessment, the GeniusPulse accessory is plugged into the headset, and you're wearing the headset, and it's going to light up, and it's going to have different arrows on it that point either to the left or to the right, and you only want to focus on the arrow that's in the center. And you want to, if the arrow in the center is pointing to the right, you're going to want to push the right button. If it's pointing to the left, you're going to want to push the left button. It happens really quickly, and you just want to respond as quickly and accurately as you can. If the arrows on the outsides are pointing in other directions, again, those are there to distract you. It's intentional, it's part of the assessment, but you just want to respond to what's in the middle. And if you get it wrong, you're just going to keep going. And that's part of, it's intentionally designed so that you don't get it 100% right. Sometimes the arrow in the middle won't be fully pointy, it'll be sort of squared off. And that is actually telling you not to push anything. So again, even if the arrows on the side are saying, hey, do this, just focus on the one in the middle. So now I'm gonna plug the GeniusPulse controller into the headset. That's what it's asking me to do here. So let's get that set up. And so I'm gonna plug that in, and I'm gonna say done. And then it's saying, can you please confirm that the check is showing up on the GeniusPulse controller? And it is. It means I got this on and it's plugged in correctly. If it wasn't, there's an option to try again. I'm just gonna hit, yeah, that's visible. Okay, so now it wants me to put it on. So I've already done the steps to dampen the electrodes, and you'll get an opportunity to walk through that. There'll be a tutorial. You'll see exactly how to put it on and get everything set up correctly. All right, so I've got it on. I'm gonna tighten it, just give it a little nestle down. Okay, so I'm ready. Now it's gonna go through our automated signal check. I'm just gonna stop talking here, and it's gonna let it settle and get through that and get a good signal. All right, okay. So now it's going to give you an opportunity to do a warm-up. After you've done it before, you'll have the opportunity to skip that, but I'll go into the warm-up. Now I'm going to be talking and stuff through this just so I can show you what it's like. When you actually do this, you want to make sure you're in an environment that's quiet, that you're not going to have other visual distractions around. It's really important that, there's not, a dog running by you and startling you or other things that your brain is going to respond to. We really want to focus on measuring your brain's response to the arrows on the screen. All right, so I'm gonna tell it to warm up. And again, it's gonna give me a little countdown here. You're gonna wanna be sitting down on a desk or on something in front of you and hold the GeniusPulse controller sort of out in front of you like that in a comfortable position. The warm up is just really quick. When you actually do the full assessment part of this, the measurement, it'll take about 8-9 minutes, and it's gonna repeat that process over and over again for those 8 or 9 minutes while the measurements are happening. Okay, the warm-up's done here, just about. Yeah. Okay, so it's flashing the arrows, and I'm supposed to be pressing the buttons here. This is all backwards on what I can't actually see what's happening here. So you can see, so depending on what's happening, I'm gonna be pushing, and you can see it happens really, really fast. Okay, so the warm-up's done. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the actual full measurement part. So that'll connect here, yep. Okay, so it's doing a countdown for me, and it'll start off. So I'll kind of do this in a way that I can actually see it, and maybe you can as well. And I'll show you here. Okay, so that was don't press anything, press to the right, press to the right. Don't press to the left. you can see how that goes. And as you go, it does go very fast, and there's a fair bit of randomness to it. And you'll just want to do the best job you can. You know, your eyes sort of softly focused on the screen as it goes through and takes the measurement. Okay, so I've gone ahead and pulled up a results screen from a previous assessment, and just take a minute here to walk you through it. So high-level categories of information: thinking speed, accuracy, and self-regulation. Let's just dig into them one by one. Thinking speed, super powerful measurements here. Perception. So perception is your brain's awareness that something has changed around it. The classification speed is the next one. That's your brain's sort of interpreting what it saw, which direction was the arrow classifying it. And then processing speed is how quickly your brain's able to compute that information, make a decision. And then we move on from that to physical reaction time. So you have a general physical reaction time here, and then your distracted reaction time. Remember, the arrows on the side aren't always pointing in the same direction, and so we're able to assess that sort of nuance and difference. We also capture your streak. So how many trials in a row was your best streak. And then there's self-regulation. Again, really, really powerful. So we have error perception, which again, similar to your thinking speed perception, this is your brain's detection, a sort of awareness or perception of when an error has occurred, followed by the error awareness, when you're sort of consciously aware that that error occurred. And then we also have post-error correction, which is measuring your ability to sort of make adjustments after you committed an error. So that's a quick overview of the results screen and the assess module. The assess module we've created is research grade. It incorporates a test that has traditionally only been run in lab environments. The science behind this is called event-related potentials, or ERPs. You can read more about ERPs on our science page. The specific ERP test we are launching with is referred to as the flanker test. I'm so super excited for you to try it. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video.